Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy DavidBWylin, and I'm back at you on another reaction. We got FBI's most wanted criminal meets karma. If you can get right into this, it was about, make sure I'm in the likes up. Except if you know that good stuff, man. And without further ado, let's hop right into it.
On January 25th, 2025, in Lady Lake, Florida, an officer conducted a routine traffic stop for a possible fake license plate, but had no idea the driver was on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Sorry for taking, I didn't know if I was supposed to pull over back there or not.
You're good. Okay. All right. Hands up.
This unsuspecting man happens to be one of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives, Donald Eugene Fields II. On December 7th, 2023, he was federally indicted in St. Louis on one count of child trafficking. The indictment accuses Fields of knowingly attempting to recruit, entice, provide, patronize, and solicit a minor into engaging in a commercial sex act for over 4 years. Fields is also facing a multitude of sickening charges in Franklin County Circuit Court in Missouri. Court records show that a warrant for his arrest was issued by that court after Fields vacated his home and failed to show up for a hearing on March 3rd, 2022, after he fled his home and disappeared into the wind. There's much more to this story that the general public isn't aware of. But first, body cam footage shows how Fields handles this traffic stop.
Hands up. Thank you. Driver's license, registration, insurance.
Okay.
Thank you. You got any weapons in the vehicle?
I don't think so.
Okay. So whose truck is this?
Joe, I'm an employee.
Okay. So this tag does not come back to this vehicle. This tag's not assigned to any vehicle.
Well, I don't know that. If you look, I'm a construction guy.
But as the driver of the vehicle, you're responsible for it. You have to make sure that it's legal.
I don't know all that.
Which is why I'm going to ask you for your insurance, your registration
She did
as
it all.
well.
She did
And
it.
she's okay. Great.
I work right, not trying to turn fast toward you. Right here at Lady Lakes, we're putting the pot bellies on. You give me one second, please. I don't know where the information on the truck is. I don't know that stuff, you know what I mean?
Well, good thing you got her with you, huh? Is that your license?
Outdated ones. She's gonna find it real quick. Give me a second. I got it.
Okay. Do you have a Florida license?
No.
No. Where do you live?
While it's unclear how truthful Fields is being about the truck and his employment, he is telling the truth about being from Missouri. When Fields was added to the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list back in May of 2023, the FBI stated that the alleged trafficking crimes took place in Missouri. They also said he was last known to reside in Missouri, with family there and in Kentucky, and that he had traveled to Florida in the past. Considering this traffic stop took place in Florida, it's possible that once Fields learned of his addition to the 10 most wanted fugitives list, he fled to Florida as it was a location he was familiar with.
My eyes ain't good. Just give it a second here.
All right, so you don't have registration, you don't have insurance, and all you have is an out-of-date driver's license?
I got to know my driver's license is up to date.
Okay,
This is my
but
old
that's
truck.
the one that you have,
Yeah.
is an out-of-date.
I mean, we could call the old owner of the truck.
And the tag that's attached to this truck does not belong on this truck. And I'm going to go check the sticker as soon as I get another officer here because it doesn't look right to me.
I'm just driving. I don't know.
Okay.
This is
Can I get in trouble for that?
Absolutely.
What kind of trouble?
As you're the driver of the vehicle, you're responsible for it. It should be in legal status as you're driving it down the road. So if the tag attached isn't assigned and you can't provide me a tag for it, it's going to get towed.
Oh, come on.
I can't let you drive a vehicle on the road. You can't provide me insurance. You have no valid registration.
that.
The tag that's attached to it is not assigned to this vehicle. It's a
someone maybe-
non-licensed. It's not a licensed vehicle. You can't drive it on the road.
Maybe someone swap tags. I don't know. You can check it. It should be legal. But nothing else. Can I park it right at our work right here? My work's right there.
We'll talk about that.
Oh, here.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
What do you got in your wallet? Will you check that for me?
What do I got in my wallet?
No, you have your ID in your wallet. Your valid ID.
yeah, no, that's the only one he has.
Okay. All right.
Just look it up.
Okay, hang tight for me. I'll be right back. Hey, I didn't want to look at that. Yeah, that's what I thought. That sticker. That's what I thought. That tag's not attached.
The officer now runs the expired license that Fields.
Bro, I hate when motherfuckers park in front of my crib and blare loud ass music, bro. Yeah, I heard this shit. What is the point of this? And it's on 11 p.m.
provided. It was a Missouri license under the name of Walter Richard Long. A public obituary for the name, Walter Richard Long, shows a male who passed away in a senior home in March of 2021, 1 year before Fields disappeared. Coincidentally, Long happens to be from Missouri. Even though there is no publicly documented connection between Fields and Long, it's possible this could be the exact identity that Fields has been using as cover for the last few years. The female passenger with Fields was later identified as Jennifer Ann Fields, maiden name Jennifer Ann Isgriggs, indicating they're married. After running the expired license, the officer returns to get the vehicle identification number.
Huh, no VIN. Go figure. Open your door.
Right here.
All right,
I'm not
so
trying to
we're
tell
going to
nobody.
have to find it on the vehicle. I need a VIN.
Right there.
Okay. Thank you.
There could be, yes. I don't know. There could be. 'Cause I always got a gun, but I don't know if I brought it.
Go ahead, step out of the vehicle.
I tell you, I won't touch nothing. I'm trying to tell you what. I didn't know.
So I asked you that earlier if you had any weapons in
I
the
didn't
vehicle.
know.
You told me
Like-
no, and now you
No.
said I could have a gun. I don't know.
Okay, but I don't-
Ma'am, you get back in.
Okay.
You get back in. We're going to deal with you one at a time.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're
You
fine.
want both of them back there? All right. Walk back here.
After getting both of them secured, the officers checked them for weapons. None were found on them. Another officer then arrived on scene and used Lady Lake Department-issued fingerprint rapid ID to positively identify Fields. The response revealed his true identity, which led to the officers' realization that their suspect is much more valuable than they previously thought.
Hey, can you step over here more? Step over my door.
That's crazy.
So, this guy's on the FBI most wanted list if this is him.
It's noted in the police report that right after Fields gave his fingerprint,
Hands behind your back.
All right. All right.
Stop.
I'm moving. I'm not pulling nowhere.
Back the f*** up.
Stay back.
You
Stay
don't
back.
fucking cuss at me!
Stay back. Stay back.
I have had back
Cuffs on you or
surgery!
you?
I have had back surgery!
Good for you.
Shut up.
Stop yelling.
Surgery.
Unless you want to go to jail too.
Shut up. Just
I'm
shut
sure
up.
Missouri would love
Shut
you
up.
for your warrant.
Shut
Are you going to calm down or do you want handcuffs?
She's fine.
You're calm? Good. Do you have someone you can call to come pick you up?
Fields was placed in the rear of a squad car and taken to the Lake County Jail without further incident. As Jennifer was being released from the scene, she asked to retrieve her personal belongings from the vehicle. She then indicated there was a gun located in the vehicle under the center console. Officers then located a Taurus Millennium G2 pistol inside a holster with a magazine inside it and an extra magazine attached to the holster. It was loaded but had no round in the chamber. The gun was within reach of Fields while he was operating the vehicle.
That's a dead man gun right there, bro. You mean to tell me you got a loaded gun, but it's not one in the head? What you think somebody that might run down on you and kill you, what you think they're gonna do? Let you rack one? They're not finna let you rack one, bro. Like, that's crazy as hell, bro. That's crazy. Like me, bro. I even in the crib, bro. Even in the crib. Now I'm about to just drop this bitch out because I don't want no accidents. That happened in that. Okay, cool. I had one rack, but like I said, I don't want nothing to go off in this bitch. But you gonna keep. Oh damn! I don't even want to show my gun on camera like that. I'm tripping. But you gonna keep one in the head, bro. Like that's crazy not to have one in the head, bro. Like I said, that's a dead man gun, bro. You might as well not have the bitch on you then at that point, because nobody gonna give you a chance to load to rack one, bro. Nobody gonna let you get that chance. Now, if you on point and you just looking around the whole time, you're like, oh, that person might, oh, nah, cool. But that's too much work. Well, you already have one rack, and then as soon as they run down, boom, go crazy. But anyway, we're gonna get back into this. That was just crazy to me.
Meaning it was also in reach throughout the entire traffic stop while he was inside the vehicle. Fields wasn't alone in his trafficking crimes. One of his associates was Theodore, aka Ted, John Sartori Sr. Ted provided cash, a car, a motorcycle, Christmas presents, and vacations to Fields from 2013 to 2016 in exchange for Fields giving him access to a young female victim who was only 14 years old when their exchange began. Ted was arrested all the way back in 2022 and was sentenced in November 2024 to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to a felony charge of travel with intent to engage in illicit sexual conduct. As part of his plea, Ted agreed to pay more than $25,000 in restitution to his victim. The victim said in court that Sartori's crime has caused lifelong trauma, hopeless relationships, flashbacks, PTSD, and low self-esteem. Fields has yet to be sentenced. However, he is facing a multitude of charges that will likely result in a similar or even longer sentence than Ted. Based on the listed charges, here are the typical federal sentencing guidelines. 15 years to life for child trafficking, a maximum of 15 years for statutory rape, likely 10 to 15 years for statutory sodomy, 10 years to life for child and up to 20 years or the life or death penalty for witness tampering. If convicted on all counts, sentencing would likely be severe, possibly 30 years to life in prison, depending on factors like plea deals, concurrent versus consecutive sentencing, and judicial discretion. Given the severity of the crimes, a life sentence would not be unusual. At 60 years old, a 30-year or life sentence would almost certainly mean he spends the rest of his life in prison. At the time of his arrest, the 9 other suspects on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list were wanted for crimes including drug trafficking, sex trafficking, explicit content involving children, murder, large-scale fraud, dangerous firearm possession, stalking, and more. The FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list was established in March of 1950. Fields was the 531st fugitive added to the list. Of the total, 495 fugitives have now been apprehended or located, 163 of them as a result of citizen cooperation. And as with all suspects, Fields is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, of course, police are used to pulling people over, and on many occasions, occupants of the vehicle are wanted. But when the person or persons are wanted by the FBI, it's a rare occurrence. And as an officer, I probably ran thousands of people. But when they come back wanted, it's a mix of adrenaline and caution, because no one knows how the situation will turn out. So today, we're back in Lady Lake, Florida for a traffic stop, and you guys should know by now that with traffic stops, you never know what to expect. So imagine that you're the officer investigating this traffic stop, and during your investigation, you find out that this guy is possibly wanted for some pretty disturbing things. And even though you're a police officer, you're still human. So as a cop, what do? You stay professional and you do your job. Now the officer approaches as she lets him know that the tag isn't coming back to the vehicle. And to me, his behavior seems shady from the start, because most people have the proper tag on their vehicle that they're driving. But this man claims ignorance while putting on his best confused face for this officer. But that usually never works with police. This officer turned over every stone, and we find out that the driver is using someone else's ID. But the male named on the ID passed away in 2021. And while the initiating officer is getting the VIN number, the driver changes his tune and tells the backup officer that there might be a firearm in the car. And this is why cops cannot...
I know I've been sitting through watching this part right here, man, but I always wondered, because in my comment section, people were like, we can see what's going on in the video, we don't need you to narrate it, blah, 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 blah. I wonder if I go on to look at the comment section of this, do people say that in the comment section, bro? I feel like they don't. I don't feel like that's a common comment. But for me, it's a common comment, bro. You see what's going on? But the same way he breaking down everything that went on, he do it at the end of the video. I do it in between because I'm doing a reaction, bro. Like, I'm not going to remember, oh, this is what I had to say. So let me say it at the end. I'm not going to remember that because there's so much going on in the video. So as I do a reaction, I stop. In between, I try not to pause it up heavy. But also, if it's on my mind right in there, why would I wait? I'm going to just say it right in there, bro. So, but I always wonder that, bro, because I'll be seeing that comment in my comment section. I'm just like, this is a reaction video. What you expect for me to do? Like, me sitting here and not say nothing is not a reaction at the end of the day. Yes, I could wait to the end of the video, but then people don't watch these videos all the way through, bro. Like, the average view count, like my video right here probably gonna be about 15 to 20 minutes or so, whatever. So maybe 6 to 7 minutes is being watched. So at that point, who really seeing me speak at the end of the video? Nobody, right? So at that point, I might as well just post a video without my commentary at all. But then that'd be still in the content right now. But people say I still content right now the whole time. It's not. It's fair use. It's a reaction. I'm giving my opinion on something, bro. Same way you get in the comment section and give your opinion on how I react to something, or, you know, whatever, or the situation in the video. It's no different. I'm just doing it on camera. That's the only difference, bro. But I always just wonder that, though.
Afford to be complacent, and thank goodness that these officers were clearly not. Now, after the fingerprints came back and the officer confirms his tattoo, we then find out who our driver really is. So it all makes sense of why he was being so evasive and clueless about driving laws that we all pretty much learned during adolescence. And then we learned that there was a gun in the car and in the reach of the male driver. Now lastly, due to the seriousness of this case, remember that human trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise worldwide, and every year millions of men, women, and children are trafficked worldwide, including right here in the United States. It can happen in any community, and victims can be any age, race, gender, or nationality. But remember, you can report suspected human trafficking to federal law enforcement by calling 1-866-347-2423. You can also get help from the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888. That's all I have.
All you can do, bro, you can't really be prepared for no situation like that, man. Like, it been many times where I'm just letting, like, you know, my kindness, like, overpower stuff sometimes. Like, I see, like, an older lady, or an older lady asks me to, hey, my tire flat, can you change the tire for me, or whatever, and I go do it. And the whole time, that can be a plot to, you know, for something to happen to me, bro. But me let my kindness outshine it really is me being blind to a situation. But I got this in the back of my mind, though. I ain't going into the situation like, oh, nah, nothing gonna happen. I'm not going into the situation like that. I'm thinking like, damn, this lady could take a freaking crowbar or something and knock me across my head. So I'm sitting here watching. I'm looking while I'm doing it. But like I said, you'll never know, bro. You'll never know. It could just catch you off guard like that. Or I could have walked up, help this lady into it, and walked into an ambush or something. So yes, you gotta take precautions, but the kindness for me, I feel like that would end me up in a situation like that, bro. So, but as an elderly woman, bro, I don't want to be like, no, that's messed up in me. If I'm able to do something, I'm gonna do it for him, because it's my elder. I'm not gonna be, you know, a dick and be like, nah, you find someone else to do it. Nah, bro, if she asks me for help, I'm gonna do that. But I do, like I said, it's not in the back of my mind. It's just, I need at least to have another person with me at that point. At that point, I need to just be like, hey, man, couple me out here real quick, bro. I don't feel too comfortable, bro. So that's what I need to do. But you feel me? It's just, like I said, something like that could easily lead to me getting kidnapped or something bad happening to me, man. So you can't really, like I said, you can't really be prepared for that, man. You just gotta hope when you go out into this public world, outside your crib, because even shit can happen inside the crib. Like, I done had somebody try to come through my door at this crib, and luckily I heard the conversation he was having on the phone when he tried to open my damn door and get in, bro, because that would have been bad for him, bro. I literally had, boom, I see my doorknob rattle and rock. Grab my gun, like, the fuck? But I hear his conversation. He having a conversation on the phone. He's like, I'm at apartment, da-da-da. He's like, nah, bro, I guess the person on the phone like, that ain't the right one, I'm at this. He was like, oh, shit. So by the time I'm getting to the door, because I'm watching this shit, I get there, I'm saying through the door, you got the wrong crib, because I can hear him saying, like, he had apartment B4, but the whole time, that's not, my apartment ain't B4. I'm just gonna say that. So I can hear him saying it on the phone, bro. I'm like, you had the wrong door. I'm saying it through the door. Homeboy's still opening up, so I'm like, oh shit, this nigga really trying to come in here. He trying to pump. He trying to catch me off guard type shit. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm just standing on the door. Man, that would have been a bad day for Buddy, bro. Just know, the encounter that we had, this man's eyes was super big, bro. My bad, bro, my bad. This ain't, no. It was like, hey, luckily, I'm a sane person. I ain't just instantly lash out on you, bro. Because I heard the conversation, though. If I didn't hear that conversation, then who knows, that would have probably went different. But, of course, I would have been in the wrong for that. Because he didn't enter my crib, bro. He did come through my gate. He came through my gate. But he didn't come into the house. So, you know, laws just vary, bro. It's just like certain shit. You can't just be out here unloading a clip in somebody's body, bro, just because, you know. But, where was I going with that, bro? I was just saying, like, yeah, you know, shit happens even inside the crib. But, yeah, man. But going outside, hopefully you just got to stay prayed up. If you believe in the Lord, you just got to be cautious of your surroundings. But like I said, you can't really be prepared for it, man. It's just, shit happens. So I guess, like I said, you just got to hope nothing do when you go out into the public world, bro. Because now, you walk outside, you got 1,000 threats. And all which way. 1,000 threats, bro. Just like that. But people, like I said, some people don't look at it like that. They just go on by their life. They don't see this person as a threat. Oh, it's just a person. He mind his business. I'm minding mine. The whole time, you should see everybody as a threat. That's how I see it. You should see everybody as a threat. But course, people gonna be like, man, why would you feel like that? Why you live like that? You ain't got to worry about nobody. Da da da. Shit. Clearly, people that get kidnapped, they probably have that same mentality. I don't have to worry about nobody. It's a person I could trust, and then boom, that happens. So you got to see everybody as a threat. Don't think everybody out here is just kind, polite, don't want to harm you, because there's some people out here that want to, bro. Just hope you don't ever come across one. But anyway, just into that. It's your boy DavidBWylin, man, and I'm out, bro.